Hello, everybody, and welcome back. This is Keep It Real. It's Harry. Here is my Shogun review for episode 3. The name of this episode is Tomorrow is Tomorrow. I think it was a pretty fast-paced episode, and I really enjoyed it. This episode takes place the day after the assassination attempt, and Toranaga is questioning one of his so-called friends, who is also a Klansman. Toranaga says, how could assassins be coming to try to kill me in this place unless you have something, unless you're involved in it? Because I hear that you were talking to Ishido a day earlier. Ishido, he's the head regent, and he wants Toranaga dead. In this episode, the main purpose is Toranaga wants to escape Osaka. They have a caravan to try to leave Osaka, and Toranaga's wife is free to come and go as she wishes, because she's not part of anything. The women are free to do what they want. So Toranaga sets up a plan that the wife is in the crate to be, call it a crate. It's a box, really, to escape the castle. And with a diversion set, they switch places. Toranaga actually pretends to be the wife. The whole caravan escapes. Ishido shows up, try a tense moment to try to throw you off, and he searches everything, but when he opens up the boxes, at that time it's still Toranaga's wife. When they close, obviously switch places. Toranaga is inside. Mariko is part of the caravan along with Blackthorn. I don't really remember how they even suggested why Blackthorn is even part of that caravan. He's even confused of why he's part of it. But the only reason, obviously, he's part of it is because Toranaga wants him there, and Mariko is there because she's going to help translate. Her husband is actually part of the caravan, and the caravan gets attacked by the other regents. They called out and they said, those are the Christians. They were the other regents' army, and they tried to stop them because they knew that Toranaga was with the group. They finally make it to the shores to go on the boats, and we see Mariko's husband fighting off all the remaining soldiers, and we're assuming that he got killed off screen because he never made it on the rescue boats. So once the rest of the party gets onto their boats, they notice that they're on rowboats. There are more army people that they'll never be able to take off. Blackthorn sees that the black ship, they call it the black ship, the Portuguese ship, he devises a plan for all the passengers from the Japanese guys, Toranaga's group, to go on the black ship, and because those little rowboats are not going to be able to take down the black ship. It's a big ship, and they make an agreement with the priest, the Portuguese priest, the Christian priest, saying that Toranaga says that if you let me go do with this, I'll let you build a church on my land of Edo. Also, can you talk to the other two regions, and since we're going to be all Christians, we'll join together. The priest says he can't do that, but he'll think about it. So you see more of that political play and religious undertones of how they're trying to get the other regions to start a war. The war is going to happen. Right now, since Toranaga escaped, basically war is happening between the regions. Obviously, they bust through the lines. The big ship goes right through. Blackthorn was supposed to stay. They don't want him on the boat. They consider him a heretic. So he's still on the Japanese boat, and he says, no, hell with it. I don't want to stay in Osaka. So he sails the smaller ship alongside with the big ship, and with his good piloting skills, they pretty much sail side by side together, and he was able to navigate the smaller ship along with the bigger ship through, and everyone got to escape. It's a happy ending, I guess, right? Back in Castle Osaka, one of I don't know, I guess now it's the general of Toranaga. It goes to Lord Ishido and says, Lord Toranaga has resigned from the regency. He doesn't want to be a regent anymore. And Ishido say it doesn't matter. We were going to vote to kill him anyway. And then the guy, his general, says, well, our old leader says that in order to make a decision, you have to have 5 regents. And from what I can see, you only have 4 regents. So technically, you can't assassinate Toranaga without a 5th regent. And that's how the episode pretty much ends. The last scene of this episode was kind of interesting. Toranaga wants to learn how to dive off the boat. So Blackthorn was diving off the ship to show him how to, to dive. At first, I was thinking, because in the last episode, they asked Blackthorn to take a bath, and Blackthorn says, "Why'd I have to take a bath? I just took a bath a couple of days ago." And they were making fun of the fact that he didn't take a bath for a couple of days. And he goes, "I don't take a bath, and how can I take a bath twice in 1 week? That's ridiculous." That's what he was saying. So in back of my mind, I thought that they would make him, because he was diving off the ship about 5 times, and he was saying, "Do I have to do this more?" I thought they were trying to hint that he smelled and needed to take a bath, so that's why they were making him jump off the boat. But I was wrong. He was really Toranaga wanted to learn how to dive off the boat. The most important part of this episode is Toranaga escaped Castle Osaka, so he's not captured anymore. And basically, he's going to go back to his home and get his army prepared, because obviously the other guys are going to be coming after him. The war is happening. So this is gonna be more interesting than the next couple of episodes. I'm looking forward to it, and this is another good episode. There was a lot of fighting. Most of the because when Toranaga and his caravan tried to leave, obviously right there's suspense, and then right after they got outside the castle into the woods, they started fighting. They're shooting arrows, sword play. I was hinting at this with my last review. Mariko's in the 1980s. The Mariko character, they made her really docile and more like a courtesan character, and just like translating. In this one, right away in the woods, Mariko grabbed not a sword, one of those sticks with a sword on the end, and she was fighting. So if they're gonna try and make Mariko's character more like the book, because Mariko's character is a descendant. Her father was a samurai, so if her father still is alive, she could be a samurai as well. But I don't think she could be a samurai because she's a woman. But that's a whole nother story altogether. But she technically has been trained to fight, and they show that she kicks some ass. So that was kind of cool to see. And I hope she does more of it, because I thought the 1980s version of the character did not do her justice at all. She was just like, trailing around being Richard Chamberlain's translator. They could do so much better with that character, because people like the character because of the fact that she's strong. Her father passed away. She's been forced to marry her husband that she never wanted to. Her husband passed away, but you could tell she's still very strong-willed, and that's very important for that character. Another good episode. It was a very good episode. It's a good show so far. I think it's been getting great ratings out there. The last time I checked, it was 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, if you guys care about that. But I'm enjoying it. It's finally getting to the action stuff, and the other stuff is being pushed aside a little bit more, which is good. But the political side will always be there. The religious side will always be there. That's what the story is really built on. But overall, the story is plugging away and is really good. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below if you like it or not. This was episode 3. I'll see you guys next week for episode 4. Thanks a lot, and take care. Peace.